In today's video, we are playing one of the best RPGs on the market, a game that all of you guys need to check out right now via the QR code or link in the description. Let me tell you more about it. Stay tuned because in today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to get off to an awesome start, including freebies like legendaries and starter packs. It's the free-to-play game that anyone can get started playing today by clicking the link down below in the description. Click my link in the description or scan my QR code to get insane bonuses available only via my link. And when you do so, you will immediately get the ultimate Galek from the Orcs faction. And after reaching level 15, you'll get another starter pack featuring the epic orc Zargala. And after downloading using the code Monkey King, you will get the legendary Sun Wukong. And if that wasn't enough, you will be getting 5 new legendaries, including Alice the Wanderer, via ongoing events as well. The 5 champions you get are Alice the Wanderer, Cheshire Cat, Mad Hatter, Knaves of Hearts, and the Fearsome Queen of the Hearts. One of the main things about Raid that I love is that it has a ton of heroes, but I think they're mainly accessible if you've played, and we're gonna start off by showing you guys the ins and outs of the game. So I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure you hit that thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you happen to be new, and all that fun stuff. So one of the things that I love about Raid is that it has an endless amount of content, and they're always adding new content to the game. And as you guys will see here, they have a ton of awesome characters that look amazing, and the graphics are awesome. AAA as well, in my opinion. Let's go ahead and get started with a pull here to begin. And off the bat, we get Demon Spawn Irenaeus. Hopefully I didn't butcher the name. Probably did, but she looks awesome as well. Let's go in. We have another Sacred Shard. Hopefully we can pull a super duper strong character for today's video. All right, so Zeloth of the Undead Hordes. Let's go in again. We're going to do another one here and then proceed. And we'll talk more again about the game, but I was really anxious to open these and see if we can build drags. He looks like that dude from Men in Black. The cockroach guy. Oh man, that's crazy. That's crazy. All right, we got Duke the Pierced. Ooh, that's epic. Literally, he's an epic. All right, we're gonna expand my slots. Lacking silver. Okay, well, let's do that really quick. And let's expand the slots. Oh, actually, you know what? We're still out, so I'll just do that. That's fine. All right, let's go again. Last one. We were supposed to end halfway and then proceed, but it's all right. We're good. We got this. Come on. And we got Minotaur-looking Skinwalker snorting thug. He is an absolute thug that snorts. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. All right, so we're going to get out of here and kind of proceed. But once again, if you guys are interested, you can check it out via the link down below in the description. One cool thing about the game also is that it does have this fuse mechanic where you can take these lower rarity versions of the heroes and then turn them into a higher rarity. As you can see with the higher rarities, it does take a good bit of investment, but nonetheless, I think it's worth it, in my opinion, if you guys go through with some of those, depending on which character you're looking for. All right, so moving on from that, if you guys are jumping into the game, the first thing I want to tell you is, while, like I said, there is a ton of content in here, one of the main things you want to focus on is all your stuff here. You want to make sure you're not letting stuff overlap. You're completing your daily missions. But when it comes to progression in the game, the #1 place I think everyone should be starting is on the campaign. You want to work your way through the campaign, complete it on the various difficulties and all this stuff related to the campaign. That's where you need to be starting, in my opinion. And after that, you can move on to other things like dungeons and stuff. But I think the campaign is the #1 place to begin. Next up, I want to kind of just mention to you guys that if you haven't already, we did create a clan and you guys can join it. The name is DFree. We've got a number of members here. We got about 6 or 7 members. And I would like for you guys to as well join. So you can do that via the link in the description whenever you get the chance. Also, another cool feature for Raid is that it is cross-platform. You can play on whatever mobile device or PC that you have and pick up where you left off. For new players playing the game, you can enter the code Monkey King to unlock Sun Wukong for free. That's pretty awesome. You're going to get the legendary Sun Wukong for entering the code Monkey King on the screen that you guys see here. Can I get it? I'm actually curious. My account's not particularly new. I can't get it. That's unfortunate. You guys will get Alice the Wanderer, not two of those, that's just the second one. You guys will also get Cheshire Cat, Mad Hatter, Knaves of Hearts, and the Fearsome Queen of the Hearts. But again, this is all limited time stuff. Like I said, you have to log in for the first 7 days. You got to have a new account for Sun Wukong, and so that is that's coming up really soon here. Make sure you guys do complete that. But nonetheless, though, that is where we are with that. Also, I'll explain a little bit more about this later, but if you guys did start the game through my QR code or clicking my link in the description, you get a huge starter pack with the Ultimate Galek from the Orcs faction. Ultimate Galek is very strong due to his ability to reduce turn meter and is a overall really strong epic character. You'll also get another starter pack after reaching level 15 that includes the epic Zargala from the Orcs as well. All of these characters are characters that you're going to want to get and use, especially to help you progress early on in your journey throughout Raid Shadow Legends. They are going to be massive, like I was explaining with Galek. Very strong because the ability to reduce turn meter. Zargala is the strongest, one of the strongest Force Affinity support characters in the game as well. So there's just a ton of value for these characters, particularly again as you are trying to progress through the early parts of the story. And here's a look at Alice in game. She's pretty awesome, but yeah, you guys can get her from logging in and just simply logging in and opening the game for a week, and then you can get the enhancement there, her perfect soul, within 14 days. There's also more rewards available for her as well as you guys progress, but as you can see, strikes a single target twice with a chance to debuff, attacks all enemies with a second skill, increasing skill cooldowns and decreasing enemies turn meter, and then slice an enemy ignoring their defense if it kills, attack next enemy with the lowest HP, reset random skill cooldown when the champion kills an enemy, deals bonus damage based on the enemy's skill cooldown. So getting legendary characters is something that is not always the quickest or easiest process, but if you guys get started now, you are going to get started with a ton of resources, including your own legendary characters. There's never been a better time or a more perfect time, in my opinion, to start playing Raid. All right, so that being said, I want to take you guys a little bit through how it feels to play the game. So, you know how I was talking about how you want to kind of start off by playing the story difficulties and all that stuff. I've not completed all the story and all the different difficulties because, like, for me, it gets kind of tough. It does get pretty tough as you go. So normal, like as you saw, I was starting to struggle, and then I was on hard, and I was like, well, it's kind of, as you know, it's kind of hard. Imagine playing Nightmare. I haven't touched anything here. A little bit. It's pretty hectic. So what we are going to do is we're going to actually go to Brutal. But part of the reason why is because as you play this, you get the rewards here, and that will give you a Sacred Shard. So you guys saw me open the video with the Sacred Shards, and you definitely want to get as many of those as possible so you guys can get a head start and get a strong beginning. Well, you're already getting a strong beginning with all the stuff you're getting, but you get my point. You'll get a better start as well. So I wanted to go ahead and kind of remove some of this. We're going to set this up and have a good time in today's video. We are going to do that, and let's start this off and kind of do a little bit of gameplay for Raid once again. All right, so let me know in the comment section down below. Have you guys ever played Raid? And if not, why not? And also, well, I assume that you guys are new, but just in case, right? And yes, that is a collaboration character from Monster Hunter that I'm using. He's pretty cool. I do like him a lot. There have been a lot of collaboration characters, and you're going to see more, of course, in the future. I can't tell you what that is. I don't know, but I'm sure there are going to be more in the future because Raid is always popping out new characters, whether they're collaborations or not. They're always adding to this game. That's one of my main favorite things about it. But yeah, so anyway, like I was saying, if you've played, let me know. If not, why not? And are you guys gonna give it a shot? Also, we kind of pushed through that relatively quickly and easily. Also, if you are playing, if you've started, what's your favorite character and why is it Alice? What's your favorite character? Why is it Alice? Because I know you just started, right? If not, if you're a veteran that's happened to watch this video, what's your favorite character? Let me know. Is it Ninja? Is it who is it? I gotta know. I already kind of told you mine. It's the collaboration character from Monster Hunter. He's pretty cool. All right, so far so good. I like this team because they've got a lot of things going on. We got the support, we got the DPS, the AoEs, just a lot of stuff kind of happening. They don't have the craziest synergy faction-wise or anything like that, but I just like the plug-and-play nature of these characters, and it's a lot of fun kind of using them and making our way through. As you see, when you're playing and you're going, you will unlock resources like these mystery shards, which can be used to potentially unlock other characters or resources that could be useful to your journey. So I wanted to also go over to the void shards. We do have 5, or I guess 5 now. We had 6 void shards. These are also cool for the chance to pull something nice. What I'm really sneakily trying to do is pull a waifu. That's what I'm trying to do for the video. Hopefully I can get lucky, because all we got is the freaking Vildraxes of the world. That's what I'm really sneakily trying to do. Oh, but I can't get Eddie. Oh man, that's too funny. Getting trolls now. A dwarf, excuse me. Painsmith, what's up, G? Oh man, I feel like I'm being trolled. Like the game knows what I'm doing, and they're like, hell no. I know. I feel like I'm being trolled, man. I feel like I am. Oh, we got a waifu. Actually, was the first one. Actually, I'm thinking about it now. Was the very first character we pulled a waifu character? I actually think so. Let's knock these out really quick. There is a pity on this to where when you complete enough summons, you will get that character that it was showing. This is a look at the multis. You're not going to see this crazy often with the higher rarity ones, but with these lower ones, we can. Yeah, so you can get Delaja. Okay, so what does Delaja do? Increase ally faction by 30% HP, places a continuous heal buff on all allies, also places a shield buff equal to 20% of this champion's max HP on all allies. Really solid support ability. Chance to counterattack when a lizardman ally is attacked. Attacks all enemies, decreases their attack. Attacks one enemy 2 times. Okay. Does a poison debuff too. So seems like a pretty solid character as well if you guys are looking to up your roster as well. Since it's winter time, Raid also has a ton of winter themed champions, and none stands out more than Sacred Order's own legendary Sir Nicholas. And you guys are definitely going to want to add him to your team if you get the opportunity to do so. Does he have any skins? No. I wanted to briefly review what he does. Increase all allies' HP in all battles by 33%. That is a super duper strong aura. And who else could have it than than our own residential Sir Nicholas? That's awesome. Places an unkillable buff and a 15% continuous heal buff on all allies for 2 turns. Unkillable is it basically gives them what, 1 HP when they're, yeah, the champion cannot fall below 1 HP when unkillable is active. That's really strong. Attacks all enemies, places a shield buff on all allies for 2 turns, and the value of the shield is equal to 30% of the damage inflicted. Last but not least, his regular skill attacks one enemy, has a 50% chance to freeze them for 1 turn, and it can't be resisted. So a crazy support character that you guys are definitely going to want to get your hands on if you can. Again, Sir Nicholas is super duper strong, as you guys can see here. Another one I wanted to show you guys was Whirlim. So we're going to go ahead and pull up him. He is in the Night Revenants, which is, as you can tell based on the name, interesting faction. So we're gonna pull them up here, and whenever there they are. All right, I was like, where's it at? Like, oh my god, he looks so cool. He looks super cool. Look at him. Dude, my god, he looks dope. Look at him swinging that big old mace around. All right, so with him, we have a defense type character. He is one of the best protectors in the game, with his first skill able to place a perfect veil or veil on an ally with the lowest HP. So let's kind of see that. So attacks when enemy has a 30% chance of placing a freeze debuff for 1 turn. Place a perfect veil buff on the ally with the lowest HP for 2 turns if the freeze debuff is placed. Place a veil buff on the ally with the lowest HP for 1 turn if freeze is blocked or resisted. Next up, we have the Frostbite Blast. Attacks all enemies have a 70% chance of placing a 25% decrease crit damage debuff and decrease accuracy debuff. Really strong. Also place a 30% increase crit damage buff on all allies for 2 turns. Crazy utility / support. Place a 25% strengthen buff and a 60% increased defense buff on all allies for 2 turns. And then the aura increases allies defense in Doom Tower. Dude, the utility with having him and Nicholas, your team seems like it would be unbeatable if you paired these two. And that's just a couple of the icy winter themed characters that are currently available in the game that you guys need to give a shot if you get the opportunity, like I was saying. But once again, I want to say thank you all for tuning in. If you haven't already, make sure that you guys do hit that thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more Raid Shadow Legends content like this. And if you guys haven't yet and you want to get into the game, give it a shot. Check out the link down below in the description, because when you guys scan that QR code or click link in the description, you will get all the rewards that I mentioned earlier to you, including several legendary champions. And it is definitely the best time, like I was mentioning, to get started getting Alice the Wanderer, Cheshire Cat, Mad Hatter, Knaves of Hearts, and the Fearsome Queen of the Hearts. Click my link in the description or scan my QR code to get insane bonuses available only via my link. And when you do so, you will immediately get the ultimate Galek from the Orcs faction. And after reaching level 15, you'll get another starter pack featuring the epic orc Zargala. So make sure that you guys are giving it a go. Now is the perfect time. Also, if you're a new player, this has nothing to do with my QR, but you can enter the code Monkey King if you type it right. And that'll give you Sun Wukong. That's really awesome as a starter. So you guys are getting off to the perfect start. So once again, check it out. Hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time. Take it easy.